Charlie Strong, we saw over the weekend here, takes over at the University of South Florida. What kind of a fit do you think he is there?
Yeah, I think it's just a perfect fit for both sides. I mean, Charlie Strong has spent most of his career, or a lot of his career, recruiting Florida. He was kind of made a name for himself as defensive coordinator at the University of Florida, and then at Louisville, they kind of thrived on recruiting the state of Florida. So he has a lot of ties to the state, and South Florida. It's a good job. It's not in a Power Five conference, but you can win there. Willie Taggart ended up winning there the last couple of years, and he inherits a team that is going to be loaded next year. I mean, they have almost everybody back from a team that went 10-2 this year. Been one of the best offenses in the country. We'll see what Charlie Strong chooses to do with that offense, but he has all the talent in place for them to, I think, probably be the favorite in that conference next year. So, given his recruiting ties to the area, it's a much better fit than we've seen, from him at Texas. And he succeeded at Louisville. I have no reason to believe he won't succeed at a job like South Florida.
Why was it the right call for him to take that job instead of go be the defensive coordinator at Oregon?
It's a good question. I think a guy like that who's now been a head coach for, however many years it's been, 7, 8 years, it can be tough to go work for somebody again now. And South Florida, I think is the type of group of five job that can pay enough to make it worthwhile. Maybe he thinks he'll stay there a long time because I think he can succeed and stay there a while, or maybe it's another stepping stone. We'll see. But, I think he can kind of quickly reprove himself as a head coach. Texas it didn't work out, wasn't the right place for him, but I think he can kind of quickly rebuild his reputation as a head coach at a place like South Florida because, he won at Louisville, and it's a little bit, kind of a similar job in that sense that I think he can win there and be known as a successful head coach again.